Hey guys, welcome back. So today is going to be hopefully a quick little video. I just want to do an update on the 3D printed Boba Fett full-size action figure back here. If you never saw the original video, you're newer to my channel or something, this was modeled, 3D modeled by Sean Fields, who just makes he's a really good 3D modeler, makes tons of great replica helmets and so forth. And we both do a lot of 3D work for Regal Robot. And he's a super talented guy, but he 3D modeled this based on the action figure, and God, it might be 2 years ago now, maybe longer. I started to print this. I had a window in my work schedule, my printer was not being used, so I'm like, now's the only chance I've got, and I printed this whole thing up, and I kind of glued it together with hot glue, and I did a video, which I'll link at the end of this video so you can see kind of the initial setup. And since then, in 2 videos ago, my wife and I did a review and someone commented about the Boba Fett. And I've had lots and lots of people ask questions over the last couple of years about it, and I just haven't really had good updates. So figured I'd do an update video. You can see it's clearly not finished. With many of my projects, what happens is I have like a little window of opportunity to start a project. And I also have trouble starting projects. I mentally put up a lot of roadblocks. So when I get the urge to start something, I always want to start it, and then if it doesn't get finished for a long time, that's okay. My dog's coughing, I apologize. If I don't get to finish it right away, that's fine, but starting it's always the hardest part for me. So working on it is easy when I have time, but my time is really limited. So with Boba Fett and with many of my other projects, what I do is, as I'm working on client work, let's say I have out a certain sander or my airbrush, or working with a certain type of epoxy or certain types of paint, what I'll do is take out the projects that might also need that, and then I'll do a little bit of work on a project. And it's usually literally like, I don't know, between 5 and 15 minutes of work. And then the project goes away, maybe for months, sometimes a year. It'll just sit there until something else comes up where I can work on a little more. That's fine by me. I have no urgency with my own projects unless they're going to be used for something. Someone's like, hey, can you like bring whatever that thing is you're working on to this event, or can we rent that or use it? Then I'll click into action and finish it. Anyway, it's getting long-winded, but with Boba Fett here, this falls in the same boat. So what I've been doing is, as I'm working with the auto primers, the 2K urethane primers, or 2K urethane clear coat, or Bondo, or epoxy, I will take out pieces of this that need to be worked on and spray the client part, and then whatever paint is left in my spray gun I will put on this, just to kind of build up the surface, give me something nice to sand eventually, and it kind of just slowly moves it forward. So it gets these little tiny increments of improvement. So you can see now, I think in my first video I just hot glued everything together so I could show it. And since then I have epoxied the arms and the legs together because they're all printed a bunch of pieces. I've primed the whole thing, and you can see the arms are all kinds of weird colors. The arms are weird colors because I sprayed them with urethane clear coat, which is it's literally like urethane resin. It's a catalyzed paint. So when you spray it on, it fills in really nice, and then it hardens, and you can sand it. It's great. It doesn't sand as great as the 2K primer, but it's good. So you can see the weird colors because I've had to do things that were candy coated green and candy coated yellow, and so the random leftover paint gets put on the arms, and that's how it works. And same thing here. There's little bits where I had Bondo out. Like I got a little leftover Bondo on my palette, so I'll slap some on Boba Fett here. So that's just how this project moves forward. It's just these slow things, and hopefully in the future I'll have better updates and I'll get to really sanding it and painting it. But because people ask, I figured just tell you what the heck's going on with it. It's here, hanging out, looking weird. It is slowly moving forward, very, very slowly, but it does happen. But anyway, that's it. That's all I just wanted to show, is the Boba Fett. I'll put the link to the other video probably here at the end, and it should be good. And then in the next few days, this piece here, I'm going to do weathering on it. I'm going to do a little bit different method than usual. So I'll take a video of that and go into that. So anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully that wasn't too long, and I'll see you kids soon, maybe with more updates on this. We'll see. Later!